Pretty straightforward song, a song that's been covered by many people. However, I hate to tell you this one is not easy.
It's time for reaction. Welcome in. Old School Nerd.
All right, everybody, my name is Old School Nerd. Yes, this one's kind of a bonus. I didn't intend to do this one because I was worried about it. Let me explain. Okay, my name is Old School Nerd, and I'm old. Yes, gray in the beard, salt, pepper, you know. I'm an older guy. I'm a dad with 3 kids, but I also am a child of the 80s, so I kind of lived all the way through the career of Metallica, all their early work, which I love, all the way to the Black Album, which I went, whoa. I've seen them play Enter Sandman 5 times, and it's one of the most overplayed songs to the point where, unless I'm listening to them play it live, it's kind of ad nauseum. That's not Halocene's fault, and that's not VioletOrlandi's fault or LaurenBabic's fault. That's me. I've just listened to this song way too many times. I just didn't want to hear it again. But because it's Halocene, because it's VioletOrlandi, because it's LaurenBabic, you kind of have to. Sorry, Babic. I keep putting a hard A there at the end of her name, or her last name, because she scares me. Sorry. Okay, we're going to give it a shot. Now, here's the struggles that they're going to have, okay? Halocene, 3 guys, great musicians, okay? Go check out Tattoo. Go check out any number of their covers they've done. These 3 guys are amazing musically. However, this is Metallica. Now we know that, okay, drumming as good as Lars, not exactly a stretch. However, where they're going to struggle with this song is in the guitars. James Hetfield, Kirk Hammett, that's a duo of guitar sound that's hard to mimic with only one guy. Now he's playing a Strat, looks like a Fender Strat, which is a great guitar. Can he get the tone for this song like you would get from Metallica? Probably not. So what do? You focus on the hooks, you focus on the power, and you just let the amazing voices of the 3 women that are singing this song shine through. They're not trying to mimic or copy Metallica. They're trying to do a Halocene cover, which is their own style. That's what we're going to focus on. Now, let's talk about the voices. Well, you don't have a James, but you do have a Lauren. And LaurenBabic is technically an amazing singer in her melodic tones, but that's not what she's known for. She's known for unbridled fury. Yeah. She's known for her power, her passion, and quite frankly, she scares the bejesus out of me. And I love every moment of it. VioletOrlandi. Well, she's got the low end covered. One of the most rich, full power altos out there. We love her. We follow the crap out of her. What can we say? See, the thing about it is I found VioletOrlandi by her cover with Leo. And then I found LaurenBabic through Crazy 88 because they were doing amazing covers back in the day and they were so awesome. And I fell in love with some of their original stuff too. And then now she's just branching out and everything she does is gold. Now, Addie. We just did the reaction to Tattoo yesterday. So we know that when you put Addie and Violet in the booth, even if those booths are in 2 different continents, you put those 2 voices together and it's something unique. You have the highest of the highs, power, belting it out with the richness, passion at the bottom. And somewhere in the middle, Lauren's going to kick the door in and just kill everyone in the room. This could be very good. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to watch the guys from Halocene do their best musically. And believe me, these guys can bring it. So my name is OldSkuleNerd. Let's check this out. Go to OldSkuleNerd.com. Check us out over there. Got all of our social media, Patreon link for those who want to help support the channel. Thank you very much, all of you. And the merchandise store. Here we go. Halocene, the three guys bringing it in their style. If you're going to try to think that these guys are going to play it like Metallica plays it, you're just going to be putting yourself up for disappointment. Same song, different style, different sound. VioletOrlandi, LaurenBabic, and Addie's probably going to make your ears bleed. This one could be epic. Let's check it out. Already cranking it up. Got the Shure in-ears in, EQ set. Let's do this. I have to stop. Number one, because we're 37 seconds in, and it's a mandatory old school nerd stop at the beginning of a song just to give you that first thought when I hear it. The drummer of Halocene, and I'm going to learn these guys' name because I'm going to start listening to more and more of their stuff. I love the way he plays open hand style. It's very flowing, a lot of power. He rides up high on his set, which I like. But I just want to talk about the three looks we just got. Addie looked like she was about to slice you with a knife. VioletOrlandi knows she owns you, and Lauren looks like she's about to climb into the octagon. I don't know whether to be happy or really, really scared. Maybe a little of both. Let's go. That moment when you realize you're talking about the three guys from Halocene and there's only two of them.
What the fuck, Richard?
I don't listen to them enough. That's what I'm trying to tell all of you. I need to see more. That's why I'm here. Hello? But one thing that they are lacking in the song, musically, they need a little bit more of the bass guitar. And that bass guitar should have been a lot heavier on the distortion, a lot more crunch into it to fill the song out. Now, is that a criticism? No, it's not. The way they're doing it is just fine, and I like it. But for the power that you know these three women are going to bring, I think the guitars are there. I think the drums are there. If the guitarist is also playing the bass on this song for the recording, should have given himself a little bit more depth in it. And a little bit more heat in the mix, and this song would be huge. Now, I made a mistake, and that's okay. I do it all the time. Why? Because I record these things live, guys. I don't sit here and watch the song or the video 16 times and then make a video that's perfectly done and all edited. No, I do it live in one take. Why? Because I'm an idiot. I even have a shirt that says 100% real. Real reactions, real mistakes, and the word mistakes is spelled wrong. Speaking of doing nothing wrong, let's get back into this because we have yet to hear a single vocal. And that's my fault. My bad. It's Sunday. Let it roll, guys. Relax. Kick your feet up. We're going to be here a bit. Cheers!
Say your prayers, little one. Don't forget my son, to include everyone. I tuck you in, warm within, keep you free from sin, till the saving comes. Sleep with one eye open, gripping your...
Okay. Can I make one little point? And it's not a bad thing. When Addie tries to sing low, it's uncomfortable to hear her do it because you're so used to her living in the clouds with razor blades, slicing and dicing. But when she does do it, and you have VioletOrlandi taking the bottom end, filling it out, it has a lot of power and it sounds amazing. So again, just like on Tattoo, you put these two together and it's really, really beautiful. And as much as I love Tattoo, you put Lauren in that mid-range power, and then you can, when you put Lauren in that mid-range power, you let Violet hold the basis of everything. You have Lauren in that middle with the power, and it lets Addie just shoot to the stars. You get a 3-part harmony that should be in R&B, but no, it's metal, which you don't get to hear much of. And I love it. It's really good. Backing it up, just because I want you to hear, I want you to hear the two of them do their part. And then once we do that part, it's going to come in right here. We're going to have them do that double. And then we're going to have Lauren come in. And that 3-part harmony in metal is one of the most beautiful things you'll hear. And you almost want to hear it live. Let's go. Come on. There it is. Now watch.
Something's wrong, shut the light. Heavy falls tonight, and the yarn of Snow White. Dreams of war, dreams of lies, dreams of dragons fire, and things that will blind. Yeah, sleep with the one eye open, gripping your pillow tight. Exit light into night. Take my hands, rock and never land.
Okay, let's get critical with it. And I don't like getting critical, especially because my singing voice sucks. But from a production standpoint, from an arrangement standpoint, when they're singing the chorus, and all three of them are singing, someone, and I can't spot it because I'm not looking at the board and I don't have a feed, someone is dipping outside of their range. And two of them are muddying each other. You know what I'm talking about? When you see them do that hook, and all three of them are in perfect 3-part harmony, it sounds so amazing and dynamic that when they go to the chorus, they're not separated as much. And they're all kind of singing together. And at first, it sounds like it's a choir singing, and it sounds muddy because they're not a choir. They're a trio. Shouldn't sound that choirish, echoish sound. So somewhere in there, they're a little muddy. Now, I am aware that all three of these ladies are in 3 different spots. Technically, I'm pretty sure one of them is not even in the same country as the other 2. So they're having to record this, and they're not even able to see each other or stand in the same room. So the fact that they're able to do this is amazing. Do not forget that. This collaboration is done remotely. That's why you don't see them standing side by side by side. And they're able to put this together. Now, I do enjoy when we see Violet start a verse in her deep register, and then Addie comes in and she screams in. What we haven't heard yet really enough of is Lauren being able to do some stuff just by herself as well. Now, will we? I don't know. We're halfway through the song. It's probably it may come during that bridge. We don't know. I have a feeling that Violet's going to be the one to do the speaking part, the prayer, because that would be awesome. Because then at that point, everyone's souls then become hers, and then we're all minions. Yeah, she does that a lot. But let me say this. For everything that I notice that I don't like about the song, remember, Halocene is 2 guys. Yes, sorry. I know I said 3. It's 2 guys. An amazing drummer and an amazing guitarist recording 2 different parts and probably playing the bass too. They're putting all this together, and then all 3 vocalists are in 3 different locations collaborating remotely together to make this. Most bands can't do this in the studio together. Put that together and think about it. Before you start bashing me about the fact that I said that it sounded muddy in a chorus, I am taking into the fact that all 3 of them cannot layer their harmonies perfectly because they're not all in the room listening to each other to hit that 3-part. Now, whoever wrote the song and wrote the music and arranged the lyrics did get the hook perfect in 3-part harmony, remotely recorded. But I find that the chorus sounds a little muddy because they're not separated out. It doesn't have the same dynamic as that hook does. So you get spoiled for the hook, come in for that chorus, and you're like, it doesn't sound as good as the hook. Of course it doesn't. That hook was freaking perfect. That's the problem with having an amazing hook in a song. When you have a 3-part harmony hook that you would expect from a 3-part R&B trio that have been harmonizing for years with 3 women in 3 different parts of the world recording remotely, and they can hit a hook like that, everything else in the song is going to seem a little, oh. Doesn't mean the song's not amazing, but that hook, that one 3-part harmony hook that they keep hitting is so amazing to hear that it will literally let you down the rest of the song. That's not a bad thing. That just means that they hit something that was really special. They need to go back, hear that, and think, you know what? We need to do more collaborations and more arrangements where we can actually separate that 3-part harmony again and really do something that is amazing. That level of 3-part harmony with these 3 ladies means you've just opened up an entire list of R&B songs with harmonies like that you can then do metal covers with the guys. How exciting would that be? Let's continue. Put your tongue back in your mouth. Good guitar solo. Did a real good job. He pushed that Fender out. He really did.
Now I lay me down to sleep. Pray the Lord my soul to keep.
Wait.
The fuck, Richard?
I don't know. I don't know. They could have really done. Don't get me wrong. The dude putting the photoshopped James Hetfield handlebar is hilarious. And let's be honest, the guitarist of Halocene is about as white bread as you're gonna get. He's squeaky clean, okay? Your drummer, if you took half the drummer's tats and put them on the lead guitarist of Halocene, you'd have a normally tatted rock star. but they're kind of off kilter. It's great to watch. Actually, it's fun. I mean, I have only one tattoo, and it's only because my daughter wanted it for her 21st birthday, and I'm super dad, right? So everything else, I'm pretty plain myself. But to see him do that, it's hilarious. Now, they could have done this many ways. They could have had Violet do that low end speaking voice, which I think a lot of us expected her to. And the fact that they did it like this is a great surprise. It is funny. Now, where do they go from here now? I don't know. But the fact that all three of these ladies can do little kid voices is kind of unnerving for me. I don't like it. Just saying.
If I die before I wake, pray the Lord my soul to take.
What the hell is going on?
Hush, little baby,
There we go.
don't say a word. And never mind that noise you heard.
It's just the beast from
They also could have had Lauren do it in a growl too.
in your closet, in your head. In your closet, in your head.
Okay. One of the best parts about being me is that I get to sit on the outside and I can critique all I want. Another thing you can always expect from me is I will always tell you when I'm wrong. I am wrong again. Now, was I right at the beginning when the first chorus sounded a little muddy because their harmonies were not separated enough? Yes, I was. I'm sorry. Go back and listen to it. It's a little muddy. However, for the reprisal chorus, they went completely different. They changed the arrangement of the music. They changed the set key to set the entire thing off. They went to a completely different key for the vocals. And they changed the arrangement to a dynamic three-piece that separated their parts to walk up and walk back down. And the thing about it is, it allows all three of these vocalists to shine. Remember, when I talked about before in the tattoo reaction we did yesterday, when I talked about how the tattoo collaboration between Halocene and VioletOrlandi was a perfect marriage between those two vocal styles. And I said sometimes if you have all four of the vocalists of these collaborations, where you have first to 11, and Audrey comes in, and you have all four of those vocalists, like with the Journey song, it's hard for them all to shine because there's so much vocal power and so many different variances in how they sing and their vocal performances that it can get a little bit chaotic and they don't get to shine. Right here, this is where you see something that you see a lot in a Leo reaction or a Leo cover, where Leo sticks to what the original work is, and yet at some point in the song, Leo always puts his own flair on it. He stays true to the original, which is awesome. That's what we want. But at the same time, at some point in the song, Leo will do what we refer to as Leoing the crap out of it, where he does his Leo breakdown or his own unique twist on a song. They did this here. They stuck to Inner Sandman all the way to the reprisal chorus. Then they cranked it to what they do. Instead of staying within the vocal range of James Hetfield and just honoring this song all the way to the end, at the reprisal chorus, they said, you know what? We've honored the original work to this point. Now we're going to do us. And they did. They changed up the arrangement of the musical score. They changed up the layout and the composition of the vocal sets. They changed the key. They let Addie go. Addie's going for a moonshot. Violet's going to go dark and do her thing. And, well, Miss Babic's going off too. So this is perfect. We're going to back this up because I want to hear the whole thing again. I was kind of stunned. So no, we're not doing that part again. Okay. Let's do the reprisal and realize that they've done exactly what they were supposed to do by honoring the original work. Now it's their turn. Let's all enjoy what happens when they get to each shine together and make magic. Here we go.
Noise you heard.
It's just the beats under your bed,
Here we go.
in your closet, in your head. In your closet, in your head. Dancing lights and lights tonight. Great ascent. Dancing light. Enter night. Take my hand. Love to never, never end. Wow.
I thought she was gonna bite my head off.
Yeah. Let's go.
Off to Never, Neverland.
Take my hand.
We're off to Never, Neverland.
Take my hand.
We're off to Never.
Neverland.
Wow. Good job. All right. Okay, there's going to be an outro where Addie comes in. I'm looking at it right here in the bottom. You can't see it, but I'm floating my mouse over the track line, and I can see that Addie comes and says something in it. But before they do that, I just want to say this. Yeah. In this rendition of Inner Sandman, the three vocalists were able to have enough time in the song to give themselves a moment where they were able to step out of doing honor to the original work and shine in their own styles. Addie with her power, Violet with her sultry, soulful voice and her jazzy, variances in her voice. And of course, Lauren was laying waste to the battlefield, which what she does every time. So, this is one of the better covers I've heard because by reducing it down, the musicians were able to stay true to the original song. And I did criticize it at the beginning, but then now I'm thinking back now and realizing that the reason why it sounded muddy in that chorus is because they were trying to stay in the James Hetfield pocket. Salute to you, ladies, because maybe it was intentionally muddy. That's the best part about when I do these reactions. Now, here's the best part. A lot of Halocene fans are going to watch this reaction, and they're going to get about 3 minutes in. 15 minutes into the reaction, and they're just going to go ape crap in the comments. Here's the best part. Only the people who watched all the way to the end will know what really happened. And I expect all of you to just destroy them. So, if you go into the comments of this reaction and you see me reply to people, because I usually read all my comments, if you see me go, you didn't watch the rest of it, you didn't see the whole reaction, did you? It's because they jumped to a conclusion. Remember, I'm going to be wrong 90% of the time. Why? Because I have a crap singing voice. But I have great ears. I've spent a lot of time in the studio. I love composing. I love doing arrangements. I love making covers and cajon accompaniments and percussion accompaniments to songs of different styles, and it's something that I love to do. I just happen to have a YouTube channel too. So, awesome job to everyone in this video. It was amazing. Now, I turn it over to Addie. Come on.
Thank you so much for watching.
There she
if
is.
we get this video to 20,000 likes, we will team up again and do Nothing Else Matters.
Ooh.
Check out the other 2 songs that we did with them, Bleed It Out by Linkin Park on Lauren's channel and All the Things She Said by Tattoo on Violet's channel. In case you didn't know, we just released an original song featuring LaurenBabic called When Demons Come to Life. There may or may not be a little cameo in there from our Violet. You just gotta go back and check. Give that a listen, and if you like it, we have a t-shirt available exclusively for demons, and it's only available for a limited time, so get it while you can. Thank you so much, and see you next time.
All right, so we have homework to do, ladies and gentlemen. So now, I was already planning on going over to Lauren's channel and checking out the Linkin Park song, but maybe we should check out this one as well. Bonus. See you guys in the next one.